It's been a couple of days. I thought I was going to do this every day, but I didn't always do a talking video every day. I did do some spinning videos and put a couple of those up. But today is July 4th and it's 2017, and I am sitting outside on my porch, so there's a little bit of car noise and people noise, but it's pretty quiet in comparison to a normal day. And so my things that I have to show, I have some spinning, and this is a BFL and bamboo blend that I picked up the wool when I was in Berlin, and it was dyed by Elfin Wool. Here comes a motorcycle, and it's beautiful. It's just really hard to capture how lovely the shine is on this. There you go. It sort of has like this internal shine, and there's some spots on it that I just absolutely love so much, especially where the lighter yellows and lighter blues meet each other. And so I have from this braid, I have about 430 yards. I spun it on my spindles. I showed some pictures of the full spindles a couple of times, and I intended for it to be kind of thick and thin, and it's a lot more even than I had anticipated it would be. But I'm going to take some glamour shots of it here in just a little bit. So that's my spinning. For knitting for today, since it's 4th of July, I was thinking I'm going to knit on my See You Later socks. They were the last round of Sock Madness, the third year that Sock Madness existed. And, excuse me, I'm trying to get my needle holder open one-handed, since there's no place to put, there we go, the camera down today. So there you go, there's my socks. This wool, and you can see it's got some interesting patterns. There's my paper clips. My husband's coming out. I'm taking a video. It's got some paper clips on it that holds the stitches so that you can make those elongated stitches and do it in pattern. That wool is this sock yarn. I also picked up at a yarn shop in Berlin when I was there. So even though it's Independence Day in the United States, it's a very Berlin sort of day. And I'll be working some more on those socks later. And then as far as turning goes, I have reason to celebrate. I actually was able to reproduce the spindle that I really loved the design. I played around but messed up the finish on it, so that was the original. I showed it the other day, and I posted a video of myself giving this one a flick. It is amazing, and the wood is really nice. This is Bubinga, something I thought I had the other day, but that was Stratoba. But this one really is Bubinga, and this spindle, it's I'm super pleased with it. I am so happy with the way it came out that I don't even mind that I sold it, because I know I've let something really, really great go out into the world, and I'm pretty excited about that. So it'll be mailed out tomorrow to the buyer, and it's going to go live in Virginia. But it's just very pretty. In addition, I also have been turning some of the gnomes. There was a question about how much this one weighs. I haven't weighed any of these. I almost don't even bother because it's almost not important. They're so small and so light that it doesn't really matter. But this one's a bird's eye maple, and this one is a claro walnut. It's hard to get the subtle color variations on it, but you can see it does funky things to the camera because it's so dark, and it's like very soulful sort of wood. So is the the Catalux. This one's a long, skinny guy, long, skinny gnome. That's what the bottoms of them look like. And the Catalux is just such a shiny surface when it's turned. It's a very, very pretty wood. I also have a mesquite that I like. This one. I think it's got tons and tons of character. It's just a wow sort of wood. It's got a diagonal grain. It's very pretty. And then this goofy little one here. I think this one's gonna be an amazing tool, but nobody's bought on it, so it's okay. But these are available, and you can see in the market. And then the last thing I want to talk about is life, and I'm actually sitting on a brand new swing that my husband just put up for me on the front porch. And my old one was a disaster. It was not leaking, but shedding these plastic pieces everywhere because we'd had it out here for 10 years. And I really like sitting out here. The only thing is that it's a little tall off the ground, so we need to adjust the height of it a little bit so that it makes it easier to sit on and do some relaxing. But I think that we were going to be spending the evening with some friends, and the boys will get to see some fireworks, and it's going to be a nice 4th for us. I hope everybody else has a happy 4th. Bye.